Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice and our new winter table cover. By popular demand, and thank you all for your feedback, we're doing next 7 days for the collective. Keep it in mind, take what resonates as resonates with you. I'm going to try to split it so that we get overall messages with what may be coming up in work, finances, etc. Messages about what may be coming up in love life for those of you who are interested in that. But just keep in mind, sometimes I may be reading for work, but that energy is actually playing out in your love life and vice versa. So just something to bear in mind, okay? And yeah, please let me know what you think. Leave me your thoughts, your feedback in the comments. As always, you're great about that, and thank you. And if this type of reading is helpful for you guys, I'll keep doing it, okay, in addition to the dailies. All right, all that being said, let's have a look. What's going on in the next 7 days from whenever you're watching this video, okay? We'll pull some oracles as well. Next 7 days for the collective. What do we need to know for my subscribers, for my viewers? Okay, what does the next 7 day bring? Next 7 days. Okay, 2 and 3. Those are going to be our main energies, our overall energies. Okay, let's pull some for your work, finances, your studies, your business. It's turning into a similar type of spread that I do over on my Pisces channel, but I'm not mad at it. There's going to be love life, and this is overall outcome and advice for the week, and I'll pull oracles as we go as well. All right, bottom of the deck, this guy. He kept popping up in the pre-shuffle. I'm like, dude, wait, I didn't even ask a question. Go away. And here he is again, right? Knight of Wands. There's some sort of change happening, okay, collective. Whether it's change in job, change in location, change in car for some of you, relationship status. There's something coming in with a lot of passion and excitement, or something coming in bringing you an opportunity for passion and excitement. Travel could be significant. Let's see. In the overall energy. Oh, here's another one. Great. Knight of Swords, 8 of Swords, and 2 of Swords. Whoa. Okay. Now, okay. We'll see what else comes out. But for those of you where someone's trying to come at you hard, oh my God, look at it. I don't think this is something you're interested in, collective. I think this is something you once wanted. Here, listen to me. Look at it. Just look at it, okay? Hold on. Oh my God. All right. It could be involving a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. That could be in their sun, their moon, their rising. They could just have a lot of stuff going on in water in their chart. We don't know, okay? So just keep it in mind. But I feel like this is someone that took too long to approach you. They took too long to approach you. Yeah, you wanted a new beginning with this person, or you wanted them to offer you a job. You wanted them to offer you a relationship. You wanted them to offer you whatever opportunity. You wanted to work with them, be with them. I don't know. I think they took too long to figure out what they want to do with the moon card. I really did. They really did. I think they were confused. And they just took forever to figure out what they wanted to do about said confusion. This was a wish come true for you. This was like, oh my God, this would be great. I hope I don't get flagged for the star, whatever. I can't with YouTube, honestly. There's worse things they should be censoring rather than artwork, but that's beside the point. This is something that you really wanted, and I feel like you really waited for it. You really did. And from this big thing with the star card of, oh my God, this is my person. Oh my God, this is the perfect job for me. Oh my God, this is the perfect place for me. From that big energy of, oh my God, I can't believe it. This actually exists, right? The longer they took to make up their mind, it's almost like your excitement about it, your enthusiasm about it kind of dwindled, because it went from like full-blown star energy to this would still be great. It's still a wish fulfillment. It would still make me very happy, but just a little bit less almost, right? More of a less starry-eyed approach, more of a realistic, this would be great if this happened, it'd make me really happy, but you know, I don't know what's going to happen. And then from that went all the way down to the Four of Cups, where it's like, I don't even know if I still want this thing, right? I don't even know if I still want this thing. And here they come, and look at them come, collective. Messages, back and forth, flirty, checking temperatures, right? Are you still interested? Do you still like them? Are you still looking for a job? Do you still get on so well like you used to? Then with an invitation, Page of Wands. And then with like, okay, seriously, let's do this. Like, I've booked this, I've booked that. Let's go. And I honestly, collective, with the cards that I'm looking at here, I don't think you're impressed. I don't think you're that bothered about it anymore. I don't think you know how you feel about it at this point, because what I will tell you is the more they push, the more you're going to be like, no, that's it. No, I'm not even going to think about it. It annoys me. So you take forever to put this together, or you take forever to make up your mind. And once you make up your mind, I have to drop what I'm doing and go. Like, no. If you're going to give me time to think about it, if you're going to work for it a little bit, I might consider it, right? But if you're pushy, you're going to get a big fat no and a hefty piece of my mind. And that's what I'm seeing here, if that's the scenario. Okay? Now, if that is not necessarily the scenario, and this is a case of you've been trying to manifest something and you've attempted something a few different times, and again, you've had to adjust your expectations, whether it's starting your business, whether it's creating something new in your life, whatever the case may be, I feel like there's going to be some very fast changes that you don't see coming. Okay? And that's what this energy is. Let's look at your work and finances. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Ten of Swords. What in the world? Okay, we're going to have to clarify this one. There's some sort of tension, there's some sort of conflict, there's some sort of massive shakeup, and this could be within the company you work for. Someone could be getting sacked, you could be getting their job, or that's what's on offer, and maybe someone's pressuring you to do this because they're like, why are you pausing, collective? This is an amazing opportunity, and you're saying, I don't want that person's job though. Oh, okay. So let's see, for my subscribers, my viewers. Clarify this in their work sector. Whatever you do to make money, however you earn a living, wherever your money's involved. Could also be your studies for some of you. That's this sector, okay? Clarify, what's this Tower, the Ten of Swords? If your money's tied up to someone else's, there's going to be some sort of chaos, conflict, separation. And you may be splitting your assets, and you may be moving out. For others of you, you've been waiting for money to come in for you to then be able to leave somebody, basically. To move out of a place, leave a partner, leave a family dynamic, leave a company. You've been waiting for some money to come in, or for confirmation that you're going to be receiving the support you've applied for, asked for. That could be coming in. So we have Wisdom with the number 9 at the bottom of the deck here. I also get this as a time of pause. You've been waiting with the Moon as well. For some support or for some money, a loan, a mortgage, a confirmation that you got approved for something. And then I feel like it could be you. If this has been your one-track mind type of situation with Eight of Swords, Two of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. I need to get that money so I can get the hell out of here. That's what's coming in. And when you tell someone that you're done, you quit, you're breaking up, you're moving out, whatever, they're going to have a Tower moment. Yeah, we have Mutation. This is a big change, like a structure change, okay? Same as the Tower. Interesting. We have feminine energy, woman, and we have science. For some of you, there's definitely a job change happening with the help of a woman. And this is, you're leaving behind a situation that you've been very miserable in, very unhappy in for quite some time. For those of you searching for a job, searching for that contract, searching for that opportunity. And maybe you've had to take temporary jobs in the meantime. But your soul track mind was on getting that opportunity. There could be a woman helping you get whatever it is that you've asked for or applied for. And it allows you to make a change and go where you really want to go, do what you really want to be doing. For some of you, this is in the next 7 days, you're quitting the traditional way of making a living and you're solely focusing on your business because a woman is helping you secure a grant, a loan, an approval, get you a green light. She signs you. If this is like a manager or an agent or a representative somehow. For others of you, there's a big status in your relationship status. A big status, is that what I said? A big change in your relationship status. I do feel like this is something you've been trying to bring about, but it's almost like I can't do it by myself. And this is someone stepping in. A woman is helping you. They're either giving you the wisdom, the knowledge, or they're giving you the money, or they're putting you in touch with the right people, or they're giving you a reference or a recommendation, and that gets you the money that you need or the support you need, whatever that is, to finally break free from a dead-end situation that you couldn't break free from, right? So this is, for some of you, I'm seeing a specific scenario where you have been, male or female, doesn't matter, but you have been in charge of the home and raising the kids and whatever, and your partner, your spouse has been making money and all that kind of stuff. So they've kind of started to use that to control you, to hold you back, to make you dependent on them, abusing their power in a way. And this has been you trying to find a job for yourself after years and years of not working. And it's not been easy, but you have been stuck there. There's going to be a woman reaching out to you, offering you a job, or confirming, approving something you've requested, or if you've submitted an application, they're getting back to you. And I feel like they're going to be very sensitive to your situation. They might have gone through it themselves. So they fully understand and you have their full support. And they're going to get you out of there. Okay? They're getting you a job and they could even get you a new place to live in the meantime. Till you can start your new job, get your first paycheck and get yourself started. That's a very specific scenario. But if that's you, let me know. That could be someone close to you that's going through it as well. For others of you, you've been waiting for... you've been preparing for an exit and you've been kind of keeping quiet about it. And I feel like money has been tied together with someone. And if it's you in a company, obviously, but it could also be you and a family member, you and a business partner, you and a spouse, partner. Your money has been tied together. Your assets have been tied together and you've kind of been separating them in the background. And this is a week when, in the next 7 days, everything's finally separated or you've saved enough to where whatever you're losing by leaving, you're okay with. For some of you, you're changing your area of study. You're changing industries. You could be going into science, math, physics, chemistry, the exact sciences, pharmaceuticals, anything to do with analysis, data, numbers, history for some of you, teaching could be, I don't know. The medical field. And that's going to be a very big shift. And again, I feel like a female energy is instrumental in getting you something you are asking for, applying for, searching for. So ask and you shall receive, okay? Wow. All right, let's look at love life for a minute. 9 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. Yeah, someone's planning some sort of... Here's the thing. Someone's trying to force commitment on you. And you're like, listen, no. We ain't doing this. Okay? Because you're putting up a boundary. And they're really testing you. Like, they're really pushing you. They're really chasing you. Look at everything we could have together. Look at everything I'm offering you. But I get the feeling, for those of you that this applies, this is someone that you kind of made up your mind that you want to leave anyway. So this could be someone's last-ditch attempt to keep you from leaving. If this is something, again, that you've been pushing for, same energy here, and they've been dragging their feet, and they, you know, I'm like, I don't know, whatever. And you're like, listen, can we talk about it? No, we can't. I'm too busy. Okay, can we... What is this? Where is this going? Can we go? I don't know. I want you to meet my friends. I want you to meet my family. Are we dating? Are we not? Like, what is this thing? Or can we talk about our future? Can we talk about marriage? Can we talk about moving in together? Can we talk about starting a family, depending on where you are, right? And this is someone who either they were confused, but I'm also getting this sense of they just didn't want to deal. They just didn't want to deal with it. Because every time you approached them, they closed off, they shut down, they deflected, I don't know, they started a fight with you to distract you. Immature energy, if I'm going to be honest with you. And now that you're pulling away, now they're coming in, almost like, you wanted this, you better take it, you know? Again, immature energy. Could be dealing with a Taurus. For those of you, you could be giving someone an ultimatum. You're giving someone an ultimatum. You're like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear the excuses, the reasons why. I don't care. Okay, we're either doing this thing or we're not. You're either treating me fairly, properly, correctly, or you are not. I don't care for anything in between. For others of you, this could be someone from the past that you do not want to hear from. Okay, so don't even tell me. I'm right there with you. I can see. You don't want to hear from this person. You're not interested in what they have to say. This could be a habitual liar. This could be someone who's manipulative. When they don't get their way, they're very hurtful and vengeful. It's always your fault when they don't get their way, right? And you walked away from this person. You put up very strong boundaries with this person. For some of you, you might have even blocked them and they're turning up on your doorstep. And that takes you off instantly. So there's going to be some conflict in that area when it comes to that kind of scenario. For others of you, again, I'm seeing someone coming in. They could have just been confused. They could have been in a different commitment and they didn't quite know what they wanted to do because a change was required here. You closed off. You're like, I'm not investing any of my emotions into this. This could be great. I see it. You see it. I'm willing to do something about it. Are you? They didn't do anything about it. So then you said, okay, never mind. Don't hurt yourself. Don't try too hard. You do you. So now the thing is, this, again, I get a sense of immaturity because this is someone who has a lot of deep emotion for you. They could have been running away from it. This could be someone with a fear of commitment, or again, this could be someone who had to leave a different commitment to come your way and they were afraid of making such a big change. Maybe because of money or because of what they had together with that person. Could be family, I don't know. So it's not, you know, I'm not saying they're a bad person. They were just really confused and scared to make these changes. But I feel like they're doing it. You just kind of have to figure out how you feel about it, if you still want this thing or not. I feel like they're going to be testing the waters. I feel like they're going to be giving you more attention than usual, showing you more emotion, showing you more affection, asking you out, asking how you're doing, showing you a lot of interest. And with the Nine of Wands, you're almost like completely over this thing. You're like, I don't know. You're really considering it. I really do, in that scenario, where there's no history and there's no beef, someone was just really confused, and they took a long time to figure out what they want to do. I do see them offering you some form of solid commitment. But for you, when you're mostly over it at this point, you're going to have to decide if you still want it. Because things are going to be moving very quickly now that this person's made up their mind. I don't see them necessarily forcing things, but they're definitely a lot more excited about it than you are currently. So let's see. Let's get some messages for love life. for my subscribers and my viewers. In the next 7 days, what's happening? Well, sure, why not? Okay, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna have to take my mic off because they went everywhere. All right. Okay, did I get them all? If I run one over with my chair, I'm gonna be ticked. Okay, I think I got them all. Okay, all right. Again, I'm feeling like this is someone stumbling over their own words, doing too much, because it's almost like I'm so excited that I finally did what I needed to do. I'm so excited that I finally figured it out, and here I am, and you're like, dude or dudette, that was like months ago. So I mean, good for you, but calm down. All right, bottom of the deck. Heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, messed up. This is someone who messed up with you. They kept sending you mixed signals because they were mixed up in the head. Like, I don't know, I really have feelings for you. I'm really interested in you. I really want a future with you. But at the same time, I don't quite know what to do about it because I'm in this other thing where I've got these obligations right now. I don't know if I have time for a relationship. I don't know how I feel about commitment in general because I can see that you're not someone who wants to date around forever, right? And I don't know if I'm ready for more. Someone who's just very confused. Commitment, marriage, promises, and fidelity. This is what's on offer. Someone's making some sort of promise to you. Emotional storm, turmoil, unstable, affected. This is playing catch up, desperately trying to play catch up. They're a bit of a mess, okay? Not gonna lie. Because they're so excited that they're able to come your way. They're so excited that they're able to offer you a commitment that it's almost like they lose sight of the fact that up to this point they've been sending you mixed signals and it might have looked like they're playing games. We have longing, craving, aching, wanting, yeah. And feeling like they can't do anything about it. For whatever reason. Resistance, secret admirer, suppressing, timid, everything we just said. Curse, hedge, witchcraft, negative mind. Now, I'm not gonna, this is like the devil energy. Hopefully no one went into any sort of witchcraft. Clear your space, clear your energy, protect yourself, say some extra prayers. I don't really look into that kind of stuff because it's just nasty and I don't want that stuff around me. But clear your energy, clear your space just in case. This could be where someone else was just controlling this person. I don't know if they were doing stuff because it did come up. So I'm just gonna leave it there and we're not gonna delve into it. But whatever the situation was that this person was in, they were really tied to it. They were really stuck there. Controlled, either with threats, money, children, unfortunately. Someone feeding them wrong information. Someone giving them bad advice on purpose. Making them terrified and making them feel like they would never be able to do anything on their own. And that's why they've been withdrawn. Single, lonely, solitary. That's why they've been withdrawn. But also now they are single. If they weren't single before, now they are. This could be a situation where you don't, because there's a lot of stuff that I feel like you think you know some things. You picked up on some other things. But there's still a lot that you don't know. Okay? And I feel like for a lot of you, this person was dealing with a different individual that was a bit of a mess. Could be a partner who's now an ex who never got the hint, baby mama, baby daddy, but it could also be a family member. It could also be, I don't know, someone in their life where they were just controlling this individual, which is why we have, it's almost like the Nine of Wands. They're waiting for this to fall. They're waiting for that to end before they can just run to you. And that's what's happening in the next 7 days. Either they're bringing down that tower, or something external is happening. That tower's coming down and they're running to you. So, if you decide you don't want to deal with this person or you don't want them that way anymore, just be gentle is what I want to say, because they've been through a lot. They really have, okay? I'm not making excuses for someone giving you mixed signals, but if that's the scenario, they were genuinely not playing games. They were genuinely struggling, like in their mind and in their heart. And they're finally doing what they didn't have the courage to do. So if you decide you want to turn them down, just be gentle. They're genuine. They're genuinely trying to offer you commitment, okay? If that's the scenario where there's been no history, it's almost like we recognize each other. We recognize what this could be. I'm showing you interest. You're showing me mixed signals, but we don't have a history. This is not an ex. You don't have a romantic history with this person. It could just be like a friend or a platonic thing currently. They've been keeping you at a distance, but other times they came close to you. When you tried to match their efforts, they'd pull back. And you're like, I don't know what the hell's happening here. That scenario, okay, that's what's up here. For those of you where an ex is trying to come back, I feel like this is going to be someone who's very forceful. A little bit in their own mind. I don't know if they're drinking too much. I don't know if they're smoking stuff. I don't know what it is that they're into, because they have a bit of a warped view of reality. Like they have a different perception of reality. Because they're showing up like they're the best thing since sliced bread. They're giving you they're honoring you with the offer of having them commit to you. That's the energy of this person. And when you say, I don't think so, they lose it. They just flip. They cannot process. They cannot understand. What the hell do you mean? I am offering you commitment. I, a God in this world. That's how they feel. There's something not right about this person. So just be mindful of how you handle them. Just be safe. Because I don't know what the hell they're going to do. Because they're just going to snap. When they realize that, hold on, you're actually saying no to them, they're going to snap. So if you can keep your distance, be safe. Protect yourself, okay? Oh my God, what is happening in the next 7 days? Okay. Overall outcome and advice. We have the 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Ground yourself. Cleanse your energy. If you're faced with a choice, think long term. Be realistic. This is not a time to be making emotional decisions. This is not a time to be hoping for the best. No, this is a time to look at the facts of the matter. This is the time to do pros and cons lists. This is a time to be realistic and think long term. Be honest with yourself and think long term. Who do you really see yourself having a happy, stable future with? If it's about a person, if it's about a company, if it's about a living arrangement, if it's about whether or not to take someone back and have them, give them a role in your life somehow, think long term. Also, remember what happened in the past. Okay, so I don't know if this is saying just remember the lessons you've been through in general, or if it's someone that you know, don't forget what happened in the past. There's a lot of lessons for you there. Don't close your eyes to those lessons, okay? Again, don't just hope for the best, hope that this person is changed. Just look at it, it will be right in front of you. Okay, everything you need to know will be right in front of you. But yeah, that's what I see. There's going to be some very fast-paced energy, a lot of travel for some of you, a lot of back and forth energy, and multitasking. For some, there's going to be some sort of manifestation taking place, being completed, being concluded, that you don't see coming. So you're going to have to be ready to hit the ground running, because it will shake things up in your life, especially when it comes to career, your money, your sense of security, stability, where you live, your routines that have been the same for forever. They're going to have to change. You can't go back to the way it used to be, okay? There could be a woman that is instrumental in helping you get out of a bad situation. If it's work-related, family-related, money-related, love-related, I don't know. There could be someone trying to come back around. They haven't changed. They'll be very pushy. They'll be very, very forceful and arrogant. Be mindful of that person. Protect yourself, because something not quite right with them. Okay, and I know that sounds the way it sounds, but that's what I'm seeing. They're not quite all the way there. I don't know if they're dealing with some sort of an addiction, because they have a very hyped up perception of what it is that they have to offer you. Just because it comes from them, it should be the best thing in your world, and you should be grateful and kiss their shoes because they're offering it to you. You know what I mean? And they will be clingy. They will push to see you, and just be careful because they might, I don't know, just really physically grab you. This person is not quite. Just be very careful, okay? Don't see them. Just keep a door between the two of you. Because I feel like for some of you, they're going to turn up at your door because you blocked them. Get the law involved if you have to. That's all I'm going to say. Because for some of you might have restraining orders against this person. Be safe. Obviously, that's not going to be for everyone. This could also be someone in your family dealing with this and you're involved, okay? You're impacted. For others of you, if there's been something you classed as a missed opportunity because someone took too long to figure out what they wanted to do, either they needed to get out of a different commitment, they needed to make some changes in their life to make time for a commitment, they had other responsibilities, obligations, they really cared about you, but they just couldn't figure out a way to split themselves up in as many ways they needed to. They could be a bit of a people pleaser, a bit of someone who struggles to say no, okay, and they've had to learn the hard way. There has been a massive shakeup in the life of that person, or you, vice versa, if that's how it resonates, right? There's been a massive shakeup. They're finally free from whatever it is that was holding them back. And it could have been just self-doubt. All right? But it's almost like they're sobering up. They're coming back to reality, or they're coming to reality for the first time ever. Where it's like, no, you know what? I can do this. I do have a lot to offer. I am deserving. I am lovable, right? Someone's gone through a very deep and personal transformation that also results in them leaving a burden. They're rushing to you. They're going to show you attention, affection, get you flowers, buy you gifts, pay you compliments, message you a lot, call you up, invite you places, booking things, like taking initiative. You don't know how you feel about this person. They are genuine. They may come off a little pushy just because they're so excited and enthusiastic. Take your time and figure out what you want to do, because I don't know, don't break their heart. If you're really not into it, don't lead them on. It might be, because I know they showed you mixed signals, so it might be tempting to be like, you know what, I'm going to show them what it's like. They genuinely didn't mean to. They're just a little bit messed up. They weren't playing games. And they genuinely are offering you their heart. So I don't know, it feels a little cruel to play with them, to play with their emotions. But if you decide to be with them, again, think long term. Do you really see the potential for a happy, stable future with this person? What is it that they're offering? Look at their actions and their words. Are the two aligning? Ask for explanations. Ask your questions. What the hell happened? Tell me where this is coming from. What was holding you up? What was the issue? Okay? Because they will tell you, they will be honest. And if they're not, that's going to be an indicator for you that, you know what, then never mind, thank you, but I don't think it's right. I don't think it's the right time, or whatever it is you want to tell them. For the most part, though, I really feel like this is someone, whatever you ask them, they will answer. Honestly, truthfully, they just want it all out in the open now. They weren't able to speak about it for so long. They weren't able to do anything about it for so long. Now they do want to do everything they possibly can. They just need you to give them a chance. It could lead to commitment. I will tell you that. If you take your time with this, you might have to slow it down a little bit, like take it down a notch, because they're just like so eager. If it were up to them, you'd be eloping in 2 weeks. And you're like, okay, what is it? I heard something. There's no point in rushing something that you want to last forever. Or no point in rushing something that you plan to last forever, or something along those lines, right? You could be telling them that, exactly that. And you could start a beautiful commitment with this person. If this is someone new just busting into your life like out of the blue, this is some sort of a secret admirer, though. They're aware of you. They have been aware of you. They've been dealing with a mess. So even though they're a new person technically to you, I think they won't want to talk about their ex, okay? That's how you'll know who this person is. Why? Because it's still fresh, it's still raw, and it's because it's a hell of a mess. And that's not how they want to start something with you. It's like, let's not make it about the exes. Let's just make it about you and me, and we can talk about the exes at a later time, right? That will be someone new in your life. And it's not because they're being shady, but it's genuinely they've been through a lot. They've had to deal with a messed up person. And they don't want to bring that into the relationship. That's not what they want you to know about them first thing, right? So take your time. Go for coffee, go for meals, go for walks, watch movies, talk. Ground it, slow it down. There's going to be some sort of shift, some sort of big change. It will feel forced. It may be, especially with the Tower and the Ten of Swords here. I don't know if this is loss of a job. Hopefully not. I don't necessarily see it as that with the rest of the cards. I just see it as something that is enforced and you don't really have a choice. And it has to do with the move of teams, departments, what kind of role you do. The manager is changing. No one told you. You're expected to do a different type of work now. No one gave you a heads up about it. Okay, something along those lines. And it puts your back up, but it's a done deal by the time it gets to you. The bottom line is, though, somehow this is a manifestation coming to life. It just may come up in a very different way than what you hoped or planned for. It feels all over the place. It feels like too much is changing. You're not quite sure what the hell's happening. But underneath it all is you getting a wish come true. So just something to keep in mind, okay? Something to consider. All right. So that is what I have for us at this time for the next 7 days. There's a lot coming up by the looks of it. A bit of a mess. Okay. We're about to go into Mercury retrograde real soon, in about a couple of weeks' time. So I think we qualify for being in the shadow period. So it doesn't surprise me that all of this is coming up for some of us. But yeah, just keep an open mind. You are in charge. You decide what happens, who you allow in your life. You don't have to explain yourself too much. Don't be cruel to people, obviously, if you can help it. But yeah, don't let anyone force you into anything, rush you into anything, pressure you into anything, if you can help it, if you have a say, right? But the bottom line is there's a series of changes that are happening in the next 7 days. Big changes, like transfer, like life changing, okay, with the Tower. You can't go back to how it used to be. But it's for the better, it's for the best. But I think we'll see that once the dust settles. When we're going through it, we'll be like, what the hell is happening? Pulling out our hair and being like, can I just go to sleep? Let me know when it's over. When the dust starts to settle, and the way to go through it is just to find ways to ground yourself, be in the moment. Try not to get attached to what is changing because it's already done by the time this hits you, right? It's already gone. Try not to think too far ahead into the future to anticipate what may happen because you don't have enough information to do that. You'll just be a ball of anxiety. And just find ways to be in the present. Just breathe. Focus on concrete things, a hobby, a skill, read, practice something, take a training course, something to keep you grounded in the present as things unfold and settle down. And then you'll be able to see clearly. Does that make sense? All right. So... wow. All right. I'll leave it there. Let me know what you think. I know it's a bit of a longer reading, but let me know if that's okay, or I'll try to shorten it. I don't know. Open to feedback. Be nice, okay? You always are. And I really hope it helps because it's about to get funky. It's about to get funky. All right. So I really hope this puts you in a good mindset on how to just handle everything. But yeah. Be prepared. It's good, but I feel like the way it's happening, you're just going to be like, I don't know what the hell's going on. And you're not going to be sure how you feel about it. Or you might be annoyed about it. It's a bit of a... But again, go back to advice. Ground yourself. Be in the present. Try not to get too attached to anything because a lot is shifting. And then when things start to settle, the dust starts to settle, then you'll see more of what's going on. You'll be able to see why this had to happen the way it did, what went on behind this, before this, and then you can see a potential way forward, okay? But just buckle up for the next 7 days. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Have a great week ahead. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.